Dr. Ronnie Carteret, Superintendent of Schools for SAU 58 Northumberland School District, making up the towns of Groveton, Stark, and Stratford. I welcome you to follow us on our journey where we are seeking to inspire everyone to reach their aspirations. We are experiencing a critical shortage of teachers throughout New Hampshire.
I value the staff and what they bring in, and at our, quote, staff meetings, I give out the agenda, but I've always said, it's your staff meeting. What would you like to talk about? What do we need to do? And I value all the staff that's here. I'd like to keep them all.
The challenges are particularly felt when we are looking at our small communities where housing for teachers, where housing for the community is of a challenge. We need to be able to overcome those obstacles and still be able to attract, properly train, and retain educators. We have developed a strong distributive leadership model where we look at the capacity of educators within our district to be teacher leaders, teacher models, as well as what teachers may seek to be administrators, what administrators may seek to be district level administrators. That legacy model of building leadership capacity as a bridge to transform education and teaching and learning is all that we look to embrace every day as we celebrate opportunities for our students to learn and for us to learn alongside of them.
Hi there, my name is Michelle Overhoff. I'm a health and consumer science teacher at Groveton High School as well as the SAU 58 Alternative Certification Coach. I am in my 27th year of teaching and recently joined the SAU 58 community. Initially, I thought I was joining a high school in northern New England, simply just taking a teaching job. What has happened since joining SAU 58 has been so much more.
We are using a distributive leadership model to review the interactions among individuals and leaders that drive instructional improvement and greater outcomes for students in the development of high-quality teaching, nurturing of a culture where students can thrive. I believe that no matter what your zip code, students should have the opportunity to be the best versions of themselves that they can be and develop their fullest potential. My staff and I are going to tell the story of our journey, how we are achieving sustainability and developing leadership capacity throughout our schools and the SAU for a positive climate and culture. When I arrived here, we had high numbers of teacher turnover. In 2017 at 5.7%, we went to 15.2 to 32% to now 10%. The same has been for administration. It was 0, 2018 2, 2019 25, in 2020 21 back to 1%. You can see that our model is working. You will hear individuals talk about their support that they receive as aspiring teachers.
I'm a second-year teacher here at Stratford, and I did not major in education. I minored in education in college, so I am participating in an alt certification program through the state of New Hampshire. I have immense support from the SAU through Dr. Ronnie Carteret and alt coach Michelle Overhoff. She has been checking in with me. She's very supportive on what my trajectory looks like to be able to become certified. This past year, we were offered a distributed leadership course through Southern New Hampshire University, and that gave me a greater look into what competency-based ed is and how to step up your game as someone who can contribute but maybe might not want to take the lead on things. You don't have to be the superintendent to run everything. You don't have to be this title to make a difference. You can make a difference just by being who you are.
I have been teaching at Groveton High School for the past 23 years. I am actually an alumni of Groveton High School as well, graduated in 1995. I am one of the key factors in the distributive leadership model, which is training the trainer kind of program where we mentor new teachers, and we like to make sure that we will have successful leaders and successful teachers and staff members that are comfortable in our district. I am currently training someone else to take that role over, but it has been very rewarding helping the new teachers, helping the new staff, meeting everyone as they come into the district, because this is what I love to do.
My name is Logan McCarthy, and I'm a sophomore at Groveton. Groveton has a lot of opportunities for each student. Really allows them to show their individual creativity and what they really enjoy about the school. What always stuck out to me is shop class, and more specifically metal tech in general. Not all my friends might know what they want to do when they're older, but I've always been a fan of welding and metal in general, and I would love to do something when I'm older that revolves around that. Mr. Blodgett has always shown me what to do and explained every step thoroughly with his guidance and my personal creativity, I can go pretty far in that field.
We had 1.7% of teachers who were not certified in 2017-18, and that has increased 5.1 to 6.9. In the height of COVID, we were at 16.67%, and we are now at 19% of non-certified teachers. The bright side is we have a strong program that last year alone, 16 teachers received their statement of eligibility as well as their intern licensure.
And I work at the Stark Village School. This is my second year teaching kindergarten, first grade. Last year, coming in as a brand new teacher, not really knowing my path or where I belonged, Stark was able to welcome me in as a family member. We made it through with flying colors, and that's why I was super excited to come back for my second year here at Stark in the SAU 58 district, because I knew that no matter where the year took me, it was only going to be going up, and that there was more for me to do and more places for me to be within SAU 58 with the leadership program. Roar and Soar!
We've attracted them, we hoped to train them, and to retain them well into the future.
My name's Sam Natty. I'm the assistant principal at the high school. I started my teaching career at Groveton almost a decade ago as a special education case manager. When I was looking to take the next step into my career into administration, the first place that I looked was Groveton. The relationship that the community has with the school, Groveton's one of the last communities where the school is a central part of all community activities, and the support that we get from the townspeople is great, and we see that academically, we see that athletically, and we see that in any of the community events that we hold. One of the things that's changed in my second go-around at Groveton is the relationship that I have with students. As a special education teacher, I was able to develop relationships with the students that I worked with on a daily basis, but in my current position as an administrator in the building, I get to develop relationships with all of the students, from our youngest kids in 6th grade all the way up to our graduating seniors.
My name is Erin Messer. I'm the principal at Groveton Middle High School. I'm approaching almost a decade in SAU 58. I have worked in all 3 school districts, and through the distributive leadership model, I've had the opportunity to kind of move up and become an administrator. So my journey has been unique in the fact that I've been able to stay in this district. I've been able to work with families in all our communities, and now as the high school principal, I serve all 3 communities. Why do you stay in Groveton? There's a lot of opportunities sometimes to go elsewhere, but there's a couple reasons why I stay here. One is definitely the families and the students that we have, because I truly believe that in our rural communities, these students, they deserve quality leadership, they deserve a quality education. The second reason is just the support that I've received throughout my decade of being here from my fellow colleagues, from my administrators, my superintendents, teachers I've worked for. They're dedicated, they're committed to our students, and in a rural area where we live, the work is hard, but it's fulfilling when we see the success that our students have.
So my teachers really help inspire me and my classmates to help us be really the best we can be. They push us, they do all these things to inspire us. The thing that really holds our community together are our sports, our band, chorus, all of these events pull us closer together. People come into our school and really celebrate what the students have accomplished and what they're going through. When my classmates and I all graduate, I know we're all going to meet our aspirations and really what we want to succeed in life.
We celebrate opportunities for our students to learn and for us to learn alongside of them, because we are going to be an institution that inspires 21st century learners, and we are committed to bringing excellence as contributing members of our community. And we would be happy to interview you to see if you are the right fit to join our team.